Alrighty, we got the protein obsession as out of control from your boy Josh Brett. What is going on with protein?
Premier Protein, my ride or die.
Ew, protein, Eggo waffles.
Crush hunger
Really?
with Hot Pockets high protein steak and cheddar.
Protein's in your water, your chip.
What? Protein's in my water? Protein's in my chips? Oh, what is this, like spicy lime? What is? Oh, these are the Quest chips. Yeah, but if you actually grab a bag of these, it's like the chip phenomena. Like the bag looks gigantic, but if you actually try to like feel how many chips are inside, it only goes up to like halfway. It's disgusting.
Chips, your donuts, even your damn pasta.
Protein donut, protein pasta, protein plus, al dente, barilla. Barilla? I don't know. Make sure it's gluten-free.
It's not just you. Protein is suddenly everywhere. Every year, its search popularity has been increasing.
Buy our processed food that has a little bit of extra protein in it. Just don't stop buying our products.
While the number of new products marketing their protein content has almost doubled in the last 2 years.
Oh my
Some
god.
companies have even tried selling protein vapes.
Are you serious? No way. How does that happen? Protein vape? What a fucking meme. What idiots are buying that? Just know if you're buying that, you're absolutely retarded.
Because 71% of people aim to eat more protein in 2024, up from
Then go buy some more like chicken or something. Why do you need like protein infused like bullshit?
59% in 2022.
I can't hit my protein.
20. Oh, baby bounce.
Not getting.
What the fuck is this? Okay, so by the font, this looks like TikTok. This is nightmare fuel. What the shit?
But if you thought influencers were unhinged with this protein craze, just wait until you see the companies cashing in. From shady marketing to ridiculous new products, they've managed to rebrand everyday foods
Protein soda?
to charge a premium. But take a look closer and you'll
Charge a premium? I ain't got no premium. I barely got money, let alone premium. Sucks.
see this protein boom isn't nearly as innocent as it looks.
Cheerios under fire tonight. The new
It's not
lawsuit
innocent. It never
claiming
was.
new-
So what? There's a demand for more protein in what, casual like food, processed food. People want a little bit more protein. Okay, so what? So what is happening is that I think people are just buying these dog shit ass foods less and less. Right? People are getting older. People are living longer. I see more and more motherfuckers in the gym not leaving. Right? Year after year, I can usually withstand the general January, February boom. And then a couple months later, they're just gone. And I usually withstand that more and more. But now they're not fucking leaving. It's annoying. Get the fuck out. I was there first. No one gives a shit about you. Leave. I want my little protein-infused donut, protein-infused water, protein-infused vape, protein cereal, protein pasta, protein vegetables. I need my protein fruit. I gotta stock up on my EBT, my SNAP, so I can buy some more protein-infused bullshit.
version of the classic with more
Protein popcorn!
has a lot more of something else as well.
Protein cereal!
So why is this protein gold rush happening now? How are
Because people's priorities are changing. Look at this old ass motherfucker. Rick fucking old fuck Flair. Living for fucking ever. Lived a life of fucking vices. Of drinking. And he's still fucking alive. Getting juiced to the gills with whatever. TRT. Growth hormone. Whatever the fuck. Peptides. Healing bullshit. Red light therapy. I gotta live longer. I can't die. I gotta make as much money as humanly possible. I gotta eat more protein. It's sickening.
Companies getting away marketing regular products as protein snacks.
Protein potatoes. What the fuck is this? What idiots are buying this? The GFB gluten-free bites? Ridiculously tasty protein pack. How much is this little bag? Like $10? I bet. Stupid little bag of balls. And what's sad is there's people stupid enough out here to buy this.
And most importantly, what do you actually need to know before getting tricked by the label?
What do you need to know before being tricked by the label? I don't think you need to know anything. Because people don't know anything in the first place.
Protein, I love protein. I love
This
protein
commercial.
Too. Protein rocks.
That was a funny ass commercial, dude.
Protein's first true disciples were bodybuilders. By the 1970s, early sports science and gym culture had made it clear protein was essential for muscle
The advices. All of the advices he was giving.
repair and growth. But the first few supplements were awful. Protein of the sea was gritty, fishy,
Ugh.
and borderline inedible.
What
but
the
as the
fuck?
fitness industry exploded, so did the demand for something better. By the 1980s,
that spam?
dairy-based protein
Olympian super protein. Weeder. Yeah. Oh my god. Thank God I wasn't born in this time. This looks sketchy as fuck, dude.
which was smoother and better tasting, became the gold standard.
What girl's gonna go for me with a body like this?
Hey, if the sight of yourself at 18 doesn't convince you, Tom, listen to your
Why are you covering up your stomach, sir? Are you swimming in pussy? Why are you covering your shit up?
senior year girlfriend.
Hi, Tom. I'm waiting.
Milk. It does a body good.
Outside of
What a meme. What's sad is like, I think I fell to that sort of marketing, and so did my mom and dad.
the gym though, nutrition trends
Oh yeah, the low fat Twinkies. Fat's the enemy. Anything but sugar, right? Fat free. Fat is the bad guy. Fat free Pringles. No fat. It's not the sugar. It's not the salt. It's the fat. Fat is the enemy of the state. Reduced fat. Fat-free cheese. Fat-free half and half. Fat-free, right? It can't possibly be the overconsumption of salt and sugar, right? That can't possibly be it. Healthy Snackwells. Healthy Twinkie. Twinkie healthy, guys. Look, I can eat like a whole box by myself. I can eat a whole tube of Pringles. It's fat-free. I can eat a whole jar of peanut butter. That's fantastic.
trends were dominated by one thing: low fat. A handful of observational studies in the 50s and 60s, followed by official dietary guidelines in the 70s and 80s, blamed saturated fats for heart disease. Food companies
Yeah, it couldn't possibly be sugar or salt, the overconsumption of it, right? No way, dude.
saw low fat as a marketing goldmine, even if it meant replacing fat with sugar.
Dannon low-fat yogurt. A good thing going for you every day.
By the late 90s, the cracks were obvious. Obesity rates kept climbing.
Everyone
The
get
backlash
fat.
came in the form of Atkins and other low-carb diets.
Oh, yeah.
flipping the villain
Low carb. First, fats were the enemy. Now, carbs are the enemy. There's carbs everywhere. I can't get away. I can't get away from the carbs. There's carbs everywhere. There's carbs in this. There's carbs in that. Oh, it's got to be the carbs. Right? I wonder when these guys will actually villainize protein. I don't think there'll ever be a time. Right? Because everything is like high protein right now. High protein this, high protein that. Whatever. And it's kind of, just as an observation from walking through Walmart, it's hilarious to see how many different versions of one food that there actually are. There's the low fat version, low sodium, 50% less sodium, low sugar version. There's the gluten-free version. What is this? Like the keto version of a food. What else? 50% less carbs, 50% less this, that, but never protein. Protein has somehow skirted the long arm of the bullshit science. I don't think we've ever... Have we seen like low sugar stuff? I think we have, kind of. I mean, we've kind of seen like kind of low sodium stuff right now.
From fat to carbs, and putting protein and fat back in fashion. Through the early 2000s...
Because it's cool. It's cool now to eat protein, right? I'm not like a bodybuilder, right? Because that's like weird. That's like too much protein. I'm just like a little bit of extra protein in my candy bar.
Supermarkets' health aisles became a battleground between low-fat and low-carb products. Meanwhile, social media was taking bodybuilding mainstream. Whey protein had become cheaper, tastier, and heavily promoted by influencers. Suddenly, high-protein everyday foods like Fage Greek yogurt and Quest bars were trending well.
It's nice to hear someone else try to say that word, Fage, even though it says the pronunciation right there. That's probably like the main talking point of that product. How do you say the dang thing? Fage. Phage.
Beyond the gym, brands began to notice something. Carbs had been demonized, fat had been demonized, but protein was untouchable.
Yep.
By the 2020s...
Can't touch the protein. Actually, yes you can. You got all the vegans on your dick. Oh, you're eating animal products? You're Satan. That's how it is. Nothing, absolutely nothing is safe to eat. Just eat air. Just eat water.
Longevity-focused experts like Dr. Peter Attia were praising protein not just for bulking, but for preserving muscle with age.
What the fuck was that? Bro, that's like some AI nightmare fuel.
Immunity and keeping you full. Protein now had a health halo. And then came the perfect storm. A global lockdown, widespread weight gain, and a renewed obsession with health. Weight loss drugs became mainstream, so dietitians urged patients to eat more protein to avoid muscle wastage while eating less.
Yeah, why are all the vegan people blaming people for eating protein? They're getting told to eat protein from their doctors. All right, blame the doctors.
So now, protein boosted products are almost seen as a shortcut to a healthy body.
There's only shortcut. Why would we take any advice from this guy? This is a fucking actor that does PEDs. Fuck that guy.
Only one way to reach the top without sacrifice. Cheating.
By this point,
yes, you should cheat.
Your product wasn't high in protein. It looked outdated.
Yes.
So companies either reformulated to add it.
That's kind of funny when you put it like that. If you ain't got no high protein products, you guys look old. You guys are unk status. And nobody wants to buy the old product. You gotta be always like what do they call it? Clawing to be like the #1 cool new product.
Or use marketing tricks to make it seem like they had.
Oh, marketing tricks. I love marketing tricks. Protein Cheerios. Regular Cheerios. Oh, now I'll live forever with that extra 0.7.
There's one main problem with many high protein products. They aren't high protein. And it takes a wizard to spot the tricks used to legally get away with it. Take this bag of chips. Apparently,
lentil chips. Oh, wow.
High protein. Sounds solid until you realize a serving has just
3 grams of protons. Ooh.
3 grams of protein.
So much.
Less than a slice of bread. Then there's this high protein chocolate bar.
Okay, what? High protein white crisp. But a crisp was a chip. Since when does chocolate get to be called a crisp? Or is that just like because it's got like the puffed rice bullshit in there?
27 grams of protein.
You guys just like put fucking crisp on anything that goes that crunches.
Protein, but also a massive 455 calories.
Should be illegal to write this on you. 20% of your daily protein needs.
It feels like every aisle is now stacked with the same ultra-processed snacks.
Oh,
Only
what a
now,
meme.
They're boasting about an extra gram or two of protein.
This shite has 12 grams of protein for 250 calories.
Yeah.
The Kardashians' popcorn has 7 grams of.
Oh God, who's buying this? I haven't really been down like this aisle in Walmart in like forever. You shouldn't buy influencer food. They're not in it for like you. They're in it for themselves. We've seen this time and time again. Like for an influencer to try to peddle some sort of health food. So like there's some influencers that will peddle like food products, but they're like not doing it to try to pull the wool over your eyes and try to be healthy. So like one example would be the stale cracker guy. You know, he does his like little Cajun two-step seasoning. All right, it's pretty obvious that it's like chock full of like seasoning and salt and sodium and phosphates and all this other shit. But then again, he's not peddling. He's not like preaching that it's a healthy product. No shit. All right. The actual scumbags are people that peddle their food and praise to the heavens that it's like leaps and bounds healthier than their competitor. All right, it's not. It's a lie.
Protein per 150 calories. Sure.
I hope all that shit gets put on the rollback. I hope that all gets like the rollback sticker. Like, bang! No one's buying it. Red rollback sticker. Minus 20 cents. Please buy this. Take this off our shelf before it goes bad. Roll back again. Minus 50 cents. Please really buy this. The expiration date is in like 2 days, guys. I hope that goes down just as bad as Prime and the Feast or the Feastables too. Well, actually, Feastables is like meh, like because it's fucking chocolate, whatever. But the Lunchleys, that needs to go down too.
To step up, but twice the price is a pretty expensive sprinkle.
Oh yeah, what I didn't even see that video, but I could tell that dude was crashing out because of the size of the damn bag. It's probably this much bag in that much popcorn in that much air. I could just tell without having to listen. All right, I could tell the body language. All right, I could tell. You don't need people to say words to be able to see what they're trying to communicate.
How can a Nature Valley bar that's only 17% protein still slap protein on the front? To understand how that's even legal, you've got to understand the loopholes they don't want you to know about.
Loopholes! I love loopholes!
In the US, if a product has just 10 to 19% of the daily recommended value of protein, it can legally be called a good source of protein.
Oh!
20% or more?
Okay, so minimum. So at minimum, we need 10. So that's all we're going to put in it.
Now it's high protein.
20%, so 10% and 20%. Anything in between, you're a laughing stock.
But here's the catch. That daily value is based on just 50 grams of protein a day.
Oh, wow. Really? So I didn't even know that. That's news to me. Like, seriously. 50 grams of protein. So wait. What's for the macros, like carb, fat, protein? We got Paint, Microsoft Paint, right? I'm just gonna do this right there. So, brush. We got 1 carb, 1 protein, 1 fat. I don't know if these are still the same. Got 9, 4 protein. 1 times 50 is 50. 50 times 4 is, I'm retarded. 50 times 4 equals 200 calories. So they want, and then I think, was it for at least Americans? It's like based on 2,000 calorie, right? So I don't know. Okay, quick math. Okay, so we got 200. So that's like some percent of 2,000. I don't exactly know. How much fat do they want you to have? Because you got 2,000 is like your average thing that they want you to eat daily. So that minus 200. So we got 1,800 left in the tank. But how much carbs and how much fats do they want you to have? This is like 50 grams. I don't know. That's about as much as I got. Because if we do 50 grams of carbs, but no, that doesn't sound right. What if we do like 100 grams of carbs? Or should we do like, well, okay, so like what's 100 grams of carbs look like? That's 4. Let's just put a 4 there, right? That's 400. You got that. So you got 1,400. But then I'm doing math, and I'm just bad at math. Let's just take a guess. 50 grams of fat. Let's just do 50 grams of fat. 50 times 9. That's like 450. Minus 450. So that's like what, 950 left? Okay. But we can't put any more in protons. So 50 is like that. So they want you to have like at least what, 200 to 300 grams of carbs, 50 grams of proteins, and about 50 grams of fat a day. That's a lot of carbs. Fuck.
Which is way below what most people would benefit from for fat loss or building muscle.
Yeah.
At least according to the most up-to-date science. But by this rule, if a product has 5 grams of protein, it's a good source.
No. Like on paper, I mean, but here's the thing, you can't argue it because it's like the law, right? And people look toward the law for whenever they're like confused about shit, right? So it's like, but like, you know, as like someone that like works out, you know what's a good and bad source of protein. Like I didn't even know that these were like categories, like good source, excellent source, fantastic, immaculate source of protein.
10 grams or more, now it's high protein.
Oh,
even
high.
if it's surrounded by 300 calories a gloop. In the UK and EU,
300 calories a gloop? I don't think I ever would have used that word, but that's a fantastic word to use.
It's a little bit different. If 12% of the calories come from protein, it can be labeled as a source. Over 20%, and it's high protein. So we have many companies, including just enough protein in order to make these claims.
Just
But
enough.
when a company doesn't meet these already low thresholds, there's plenty of legal loopholes they can jump through.
I love loopholes.
They could
Loopholes are
claim
my
50 grams
favorite.
of protein, then put in small print per pack.
50 grams per pack. Okay, plant protein. With calcium. Ooh, I need some extra calcium.
Whereas Cheerios protein did, add an extra 0.7 grams of protein to regular Cheerios, double the portion size, and then claim 11 grams of protein with milk, which is where most of that
What a meme.
extra protein came from. While conveniently leaving out that this great new product has 17 times the sugar per serving.
What the
And even the shake.
The sooner that you come to grips with the fact that most people have no idea how to eat, and however bad you think it is, it's worse, the calmer you will be. Because so like I used to be fooled by shit like this. I'm not gonna lie. Why would I? All right. It's not until you just keep like doing it over and over again. And I'm talking about like just like be active, go work out, go, try to eat kind of healthy, and you just, that's always in the back of your mind. Just make a slightly better food choice. Don't fucking go to the restaurant. You don't need that fucking pack of cereal, whatever. If you do that long enough, you will be able to like tear the curtain out and see the man behind the curtain. You just will. And you can see that all of this is just bullshit. But also, you have to, like I said before, you have to come to grips with the fact that while you're living your life, there's other people being born and they haven't been exposed to the bullshit that is like marketing. And I mean, maybe it is your responsibility to educate them. Maybe it isn't, right? If you want to take that on, fucking go for it. I mean, that's a monumental task. And I think, Josh Brett's doing a fantastic job of trying to shed some light on all this.
Aren't innocent. Slim Fast boasts 10 grams of protein, but that's with fat-free milk. The powder on its own, a measly 2 grams of protein.
Just buy our products. That's all you need to just buy. Keep buying.
Companies often dodge strict rules by using vague terms. Instead of saying high protein, which is regulated, they say things like protein packed. Like these protein packed balls.
Protein packed? What the fuck?
Balls, which only have 4 grams of protein per serving.
I also added 2 times the protein on here because companies love to do that all the time.
Yeah.
You just have to compare to a comparable product. In this case, it has 2 times the protein of Twix.
They'll often choose a low protein product as a baseline to make bold claims. Many companies.
Oh wait, what? Let me see that graphic again.
As a baseline to make bold claims.
Yeah. Like, well, let me see some of these stupid ass labels. New Philadelphia, 70% less fat and calories than peanut butter. I've actually never looked at this, like, because what is this? Philadelphia cream cheese. I've never actually bought and looked at like a pack of cream cheese. 70% less fat. See, when someone sees this, it would stand to reason that since this is like bigger and bolder, this is the important thing. And especially less fat, right? Because it's like a little bit bolder. But if you don't read than peanut butter, you would think, oh, 70% less fat calories than their original product, right? Surely that's what they mean. That's what I would think, right? But no. 2 times the protein of regular cream cheese spread. Regular. The health halo. What's the health halo?
Many companies will also include imagery to give their products a health halo, including images of nutritious whole foods on the packaging.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but this has been going on for fucking years before the high protein thing. All right? People have been doctoring the shit out of their pictures on their labels for years. This isn't new.
Or they'll say something like it has as much protein as an egg, implying that it's just as good, when in reality, it's nowhere near as nutritious.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of protein-boosted foods, like breads or chips, use lower quality sources, like pea or wheat protein.
Yeah, this is a fucking meme. But this is to fool the vegans. Right? Because like vegans need protein too. I mean, it is what it is. Get it however you want. I mean, if you got like an allergy to beans or whatever, however they get protein, or they got like an allergy to the main plant-based like sources of protein or something, you can't tolerate it or you're bored of it, you know. Hey, vegans are not infallible either. All right, they are just as susceptible to marketing bullshit as regular people.
If you already eat plenty of meat, eggs, or dairy, it's not a big deal. But if most of your protein comes from these ultra-processed foods, you might be hitting your numbers without properly fueling for muscle repair or growth. Protein quality matters, not just the total.
Flavor,
but even
texture.
when a product adds a meaningful amount of protein, it often comes with a trade-off. To mask the chalky taste or rubbery texture, companies add extra fats, sweeteners, sodium, or other additives. It might taste better, but it can also mean more calories and ingredients which don't necessarily benefit you.
Yeah.
Companies will often take
protein washed candy bars. Jesus. as hilarious as this statement is, it still rings true. I heard this quote from, who was it, Jack LaLanne? He's like a like back in the day type of fitness person, you know, black and white TV, peddled health, and he was like in a onesie jumpsuit on TV, like, get out there, be active, eat healthy, all this shit. And one of the sayings that just stuck with me was, if man made it, don't eat it, and if it tastes good, spit it out. I think that was him. I could be wrong, but whoever said it, that's not a bad way to think. I mean, I don't follow it to a T, but the majority of time, I think I do. Like, granted, most of my food, it tastes like pretty good to me, at least, right? Because if it didn't taste good, I'm not going to be very encouraged to eat it, right? But I think if more regular people applied that simple quote to their everyday eating, I think they would make like massive improvements in their diet.
Take a high sugar, high fat bar, slap 10 to 20 grams of protein in it,
yeah,
and suddenly it's a performance snack.
This is Snickers Pro Plus, not...
Look at that big old arm. You want arms like that on that bar? That's going to be your arm.
protein, just pro to imply protein. If we use a king-size Snickers bar, it has 8 grams of protein, so we can highlight that. And the plus can simply mean plus energy from peanuts.
This trickery is a
plus. They might as well go full bore, and the fact that they didn't is kind of insulting. Go plus, $, up arrow, up stonk, up thumb, what else? Stock, up, upright graph, protein, bar graph up, green, big bicep arm. They should just go full bore into it. This like beating around the bush with just a little plus sign, and they couldn't even do like a regular plus sign. It's got to be like a little jazzy. It's got a little modern edge. Like you see this little cut into it. It's like, whoa, we can't do the regular plus sign. It's got to look modern. Ugh. What dorks, dude.
Exactly why I recommend most people to track calories for a couple of months.
Yeah, just like 2 months. That's all you need. Track every single calorie, and you will quickly realize, and you got to be honest about it, all right? Just be honest. You will quickly realize, it's like, wow, I eat like fucking shit. Because I did that for like 3 or 4 months when I decided to do like a little cut phase, and I tracked everything in my little MyFitnessPal thingy. Jesus Christ, it was so annoying to try to track every meal, to try to guesstimate some of this like shit. I was like, Jesus, I eat like shit. But I looked fucking sick at the end of it.
Help you spot the bullshit so you can actually make progress. I noticed many of these protein posers while tracking my macros with MacroFactor, who's kindly sponsoring this video. Let's say I'm in a fat loss phase with a 2,000 calorie target. If I filled that with high protein Nature Valley bars, I'd only get 100 grams of protein.
Oh my God.
Protein matters. It's essential for maintaining muscle while dieting, and it's the most filling macronutrient, which helps you stay on track.
Bro, how funny would it be if Josh had like a little a sponsor of like some like protein bar in here? That would be the fucking most hilarious fucking shit.
But you want a good balance of all the macros, not just protein. You could work this out manually, or use MacroFactor, which acts like a smart coach that adapts to your preferences and lifestyle. So if your calorie needs change, it'll adjust with you. It learns from your data over time, and takes just a few minutes a day, partially thanks to the fastest barcode scanner on the market. Plus you can scan labels and save custom recipes, so you can focus on eating instead of messing around. I honestly think everyone should
But I love messing around.
try tracking calories for at least a few months. It makes sustainable fat loss or
Just
muscle
do 2
gain
months.
way more intuitive. And it's a good way to avoid falling for sneaky protein marketing and have a nutritional approach that actually takes you to your goals. MacroFactor is cheap.
Oh wait, I just noticed he got the ad bar loading. I wasn't paying attention to it until it was like halfway. Is it going to do the Mr. Beast thing where it slows down?
With the MyFitnessPal's premium version, with no ads or upsells. It's also ran by some of the smartest fitness professionals in the industry, and you can try it for free for 14 days using my code JoshBrett with the link in the description.
Nope, honest bar.
Food companies have figured out a cheat code. Slap the word protein on a product, charge extra, and watch the profits roll in. Protein
Yes, because people are that stupid.
pasta can be almost twice the price for just an extra 3 grams of protein. It's an easy way to charge more for your cereal.
Yep, and also while they're doing that, they will reduce the ounces, sell you less product, charge you more for it, and because they added a little bit of extra, like, what, protein powder in there, they feel they can get, like, what, 30-40% more money for less product. I mean, are we not going through an enshittification or shrinkflation era right now? Is that just simply not happening? So you have a combination of shrinkflation, high protein. So already the shrinkflation was fucking you with less food for more money. And now if you want to buy the high protein thing, you want to buy less food, more protein, and you're going to pay an extra $1 to $2, maybe $3 more on top of it. And you don't want to learn how to cook. I don't want to learn how to cook. It's too time consuming. I get it. You got 2 jobs. You're fucking sick and tired of those 2 jobs. You got no time. I get it.
But sometimes, these are just regular products, marketed as high protein.
5.1 grams of protein. 5.1 grams of protein. Lidl, are you flipping mad?
Just about enough to claim a source of protein on the front. But
Is this some bullshit ass protein ice cream?
Allows companies to make massive profits. And let's face it, often get away with them tasting horrendous.
Yes.
Because it's healthy.
Hi, quick question. Is the main ingredient in all protein bars shit?
With the fitness industry growing.
Shit. Oh, why you gotta use a Homelander, the breast milk scene? Oh, God.
Protein has only become more valuable to the public. So when people realize they've been tricked by a protein label on regular food, they get understandably frustrated.
This is a protein bar. This is a protein bar. This is a steaming pile of wine.
This isn't a small trend. It's a full-blown protein gold rush. In the first 3 months of 2025 alone, 8.3% of all new food products bragged about being a source of protein.
Dang.
That's up from 6.1% in 20.
Dang, they're really trying to make us live longer to try to extract more money out of us over the long term. Wow.
2024 and just 4.6% in 2023. But most people still believe protein equals healthy, so companies get away with the fine print.
No. Balanced diet equal healthy.
Take these collagen protein gummies, just 0.15 grams of collagen per serving. That's less than a third of a tip.
Bro, the most sickening thing and embarrassing thing is I went into a Sprouts. It's like a Whole Food store, but it's like the vibe in it is like Publix. But it was so weird. And I only bring that up because you mentioned like those gummies. I got to the part of the store which was like supplements. That's after I like went down up and down every aisle, and almost every piece of food was like either low or no gluten or gluten free. And then what was the other label? Like low fat, low sugar, high protein. Like they all had like a little flappy like paper label right on the shelf thing to try to symbolize what was or was not in the product. And everything was like $1 or $2 more than like normal. I was like, bro, if someone is so crazy to like actually shop here on an everyday basis, they're literally made out of money.
TikTok. Still, people leave 5-star reviews because they taste good and they seem healthy. More and more, we're just getting catfished by clever marketing.
Yes.
And the worst part, they often jack up the protein while gutting the actual nutrition. Let me show you how dumb it can get.
Let me see.
Let's say you're trying to lose weight on 2,000 calories a day with a protein goal of 150 grams.
Yeah.
You could achieve this with the following. For breakfast, protein cereal, a protein Pop-Tart, some collagen gummies, and a Hubba Bubba whey shake. For lunch...
Oh God. 5 foods. Protein, fat, carbs. 620 calories.
Protein spread in a protein sandwich. Some birthday cake peanut butter...
Bro, did you actually try to do a day of protein-enriched foods?
...to protein and protein chips. For dinner, protein pizza with a protein beer to wash it down. Still under...
Protein beer?
For dinner, protein pizza with a protein...
High protein craft lager. Oh my God, dude. How? That's gotta taste like horrible. And it's vegan. Of course it'd be vegan. So it's not animal protein. So what is it? Beans? Bean protein or whatever? Lentil protein?
Beer to wash it down. Still under your goal? No worries, just vape the rest. Congrats,
Vape.
You hit your
Vape.
macros. Now try not to protein cheat yourself, because you've consumed loads of sugar alcohols and additives, not nearly enough fiber, and you'll probably still be hungry.
Yeah.
Since ultra-processed food just isn't as filling as whole foods. I learnt the hard way as a teenager.
No, the level of mental gymnastics an average person will go to avoid eating vegetables and cooking it's all like gold level mental gymnastics, and they don't give a shit. It's their body, their choice. I get it. Who am I to try to say what you should and should not do? I get it. I understand that. But also, if you want all that like protein food, you're gonna have to pay out the ass for it. So do with it what you will.
During lockdown, there wasn't much fresh food in my area, and I was convinced
Damn.
COVID meant instant death. So I basically lived on protein products ordered online. Sure, I hit my calories and lost weight, but I also racked up deficiencies, felt bloated, and barely ate any fruit or veg. These products tend to be stripped of the vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients you'd
Vitamins. Bro, what is this? I know it's like stock footage, but like, what the fuck is this? Like down here. Like, what is this? This is a bowl of seeds and rice? That's a rice grain and dried lentils. And that's dried fruit. It's got a shitload of sugar in it. I get it. I'm just like fucking around.
find in Whole Foods. And Michael Pollan calls that narrow thinking nutritionism. To make things worse, protein fortified junk often comes with a premium price tag, which is the main issue, especially when you consider that most of these products aren't really high protein. All these products have their place in a balanced diet, but if your diet boils down to chasing protein claims on flashy labels, you've basically become a marketer's dream.
Yeah. You are the target.
Your protein powder. What's the next step?
Protein products shouldn't be demonized. They can offer convenience and often taste surprisingly good. If a shake helps you hit your protein goal, brilliant.
Yeah.
But many companies are just passing off regular treats as protein products.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably getting to the point that in moderation, all this stuff is fine. But if you're like going overboard with protein this, protein that, like you're not helping your case. Just eat some fruits and vegetables, dude.
It's like putting lipstick on a pig. All the while, actual Whole Foods sits sadly in the corner with no marketing team behind them.
That's honestly okay. That's okay because that just leaves more food for me to eat. See, I'm okay with that for all the dumb retards to fall prey to the marketing tactics. That's okay because I just care about when I go to the store, my favorite foods are there. All right. If I go to the store and my favorite Whole Foods aren't there, I'm pissed. All right. You already took the damn gym away from me by like not leaving in like March or April. You're still fucking hanging around, doing your little boot camp, taking up space, taking up all the damn gym equipment, just sitting around like woo, woo. All right, leave the Whole Foods alone. You don't want to cook them. You got no time. You got like 2 or 3 jobs. Go get the protein bullshit. All right, get out of here.
Punchline. Some of the products marketed as high protein have even less protein than they claim. Take Lenny and Larry's cookies. They proudly claimed 16 grams of protein with over 400 calories. Already a bit questionable. But when tested, they were found to have 4 to 9 grams of protein.
Oh shit! That's false advertising, you bitches!
Which is what I love about a piece of chicken and Whole Foods. No bullshit or asterisks involved. So here's a question worth asking. If the protein bars and cookies that you're relying on turned out to not be high in protein, would your diet fall apart?
Yes.
Because if the answer is yes, probably a red flag. One simple test, which helps...
I don't care about the red flags. It's convenient.
...me choose shakes and bars, is to take the calories, knock off the last 0 and compare. If a product has more grams of protein than this number, it's pretty good. So a bar with 190 calories and 20 grams of protein, decent. But 480 calories and 16 grams of protein, it's
that's dog shit.
More like expensive.
Look at all this, like 10 grams of fiber, no dairy, no eggs, no soy, no GMO, no vegan, also no pussy, no bitches.
Candy with a protein sticker. Protein isn't the problem, the marketing is. And the craze isn't slowing down, but you can before buying into the next shiny label.
Oh man. Damn. Josh laying it down, dude. That's actually crazy that like all of that I had no idea that like there was a like an upsurge of like high protein bullshit, but I mean, well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, man. What's the vibes? Everyone likes it. So did I. Let me see. We got any clippies? We got the clippies. My favorite is saying high protein on the front page, checking the label and saying protein 5 grams per serving, laughable, mindless trend. Yes. It's weird how we keep jumping from trend to trend. Meanwhile, the nutritionist, aka nutritional tourist, on the sidelines is being ignored when they tell you to just have a balanced diet. Oh, no. The nutritional tourists are the people that are buying all of that shit consistently. I can't wait to watch this video with my protein shake along with my burger with a protein-infused bun, protein fried, protein sauce, while occasionally hitting my protein vape. Oh my god, that's so funny. Gerardo Hernandez destroyed my bussy. What the fuck? Okay, that's enough. Good video. Dubskis. Don't get got by marketing bros. They suck ass. Okay, good stuff, man. Keep it up. All right, that's it for me. Later.